So we're here for the final match of the night. The Northern Hawks against the West Coast Cobras. It's a bit of a blockbuster tonight. Second against third. Very important match for both teams to try and keep in touch with the Pumas at the top of the ladder. And already a fast start from both sides. We'll go with the Hawks lineup now, starting on court. Number 5, Ches Houston. Number 11, Tom Ellis with the loose touch there. And the goal scored by Connor O'Driscoll for the Cobras. And a fast start for the Cobras to make it 1-0. After a loose touch from Tom Ellis in the middle of the court. Cobras absolutely punishing the Hawks there. And they're a little bit rattled here, the Hawks. There it is, another win from Jamal Youssef. 1-on-1 with the keeper, trying to find the back of the net off the post. And on the follow-up into O'Driscoll, who finds his second goal. And straight away, the Cobras are up 2-0, and it has just about been 1 minute in the game. And the Hawks are absolutely rattled here. And some substitutions here for the Hawks. Zeba and Mir stepping on, and the Hawks still a little bit rattled. They need a switch on here. The Cobras are onto it. I'll continue with the lineups as soon as I get a chance. We'll start back from the beginning. So number 5, Ches Houston on the court. Number 40, Betim Zeba. Number 8, Mac Mircotta. And number 10, Devin Rindle starting in goals for the Hawks. We have Daniel Formato, number 7. And for the Cobras, the double goal scorer, number 91, Connor O'Driscoll. Number 9, Luke Ross. Number 7, Jamal Youssef. In goals, Michael Dudek, number 20. And Graham Dixon, number 4. And starting on the bench for them, number 5, Mackenzie Snooks. Number 3, Andreas Buzanikis. And number 95, Halil Russo. And on the bench for the Hawks, we have number 11, Tom Ellis. Number 22, Adriano Jelenovic. Number 39, Shirash Saskamar. And number 17, Jassim Al-Shibani. So things have calmed down a little bit now after that lightning start from the Cobras, and Ross there with a bit of skill. Unlucky to see that ball go out of play. Rindle now with another loose touch. So the Hawks still not settled into the match just yet. Dixon trying the parallel into Ross. Good strength there from Mircotta to win the ball back. And O'Driscoll will reset it to Youssef. Youssef with a tough ask on Ross. They're going to get pressed here. Has to reset all the way back to Dudek with a strong pass into Dixon. Nice little layoff into O'Driscoll, and a ball from Youssef around the corner. Just a little bit too slow. Formato with a nice ball in through to Rindle. Mircotta. Hawks finally with a chance to settle. Zeba just about turning Youssef. Houston again trying to force it through the middle. Zeba with a nice little turn. Parallels it down to Rindle. And Dixon recovering for the Cobras. And Youssef setting it back to Dixon. And a loose touch there from Ross on the flanks. Mircotta stepping off now for Jelenovic. And Jelenovic will look to go straight into the pivot for the Hawks. Zeba back to Rindle. They're going to look to slow things down a lot more here now. They just need to settle down the Hawks. And again there, that ball would just go out of play from a Rindle pass. Buzanikis stepping on the court for Dixon. And Buzanikis was in plenty of space there on the right flank. The Cobras couldn't work it to him. Yusuf now. Back into Ross. Good strong pass into Buzanikas. Yusuf on the 10 metres. Tries to cut around, and Fumato steps out and forces it out for a keeper ball. And another loose touch there from the Hawks players. They still need to settle things down here. They're still rattled after 6 minutes of the match. Cobras have done well so far to take advantage of that and gain a 2-goal lead within the first minute, but things just settling down now. Ross trying to go over the top, cut out well by Zeba, and it's a 3-on-2 now for the Hawks. Zeba straight down the middle, gets the toe poke away, and it's just wide of goal. Zeba playing really well there, running straight through the middle. And we're just going to stop the play here for a sec. Keeper looks to possibly have an issue there. And Dudek in goal seems to be okay. Play goes on. Good ball into Yusuf's feet. Buzanikas with good strength to hold onto the ball. Nice little back roll from Russo, and strong enough to get past Rindle. Gets the shot away, deflects out after Zeba. Russo into Yusuf on the right flank. Comes inside, good tackle by Jelenovic. Yusuf doing just enough to recover the ball. And a toe poke there from Buzanikas down low. Dan Fumato rather. Doing well to get down and stop it. Saskamar now on the court. Into Jelenovic. Spreads it wide for Rindel. This is better possession here from the Hawks. Saskamar on the left flank now. Plays it back into Zeba. Zeba into Jelenovic with a very nice touch to bring it under control. Good switch to Saskamar. Down the line for Rindel. This is much better from the Hawks, and Rindel just trying to go through the legs of Yusuf. Zeba will now step off for Al-Shabani. Rindel into Al-Shabani. Good strength to hold onto the ball. Finds Rindel. And a nice strong hand from Michael Dudek. Saving the Cobras there. Not sure if that was on target, but Dudek had to intervene. Ross taking on Jelenovic down the line. Fumato stepped out well. And we'll just hold the play here. It's a bit of a talking to for the player on the bench for the Hawks, I believe. Not sure who it was. And Snooks now for the Cobras, stepping on for the first time. Gets his first touch there. Snooks on the volley. Fumato again down low, smart save. Saskamar can start a counter-attack for the Hawks. Al-Shabani just a little bit loose. There's no free kick there for the Hawks. Play goes on. Snooks nice and calm for the Cobras to hold onto the ball. And Ross trying to go over the top. Jelenovic too tall for that one. And Snooks just electing to clear. Buzanikas will step off now for O'Driscoll, the goal scorer. And a timeout called by the Hawks. So we're back from the timeout. The Hawks players getting an absolute spray there from the bench. Not sure if you heard it on the off-camera mic. But let's see if we could spur a reaction from the Hawks players. Cobras nice and calm in their team talk. They know they've done their job well so far in the first 10 minutes of this match. O'Driscoll, nice ball into Russo, who resets to Luke Ross. And Ross over the top, nearly finding O'Driscoll rather. Famato doing well to step out. Ellis into El Shabani, good tackle by Ross. And again, another good challenge by the Cobras player. Ellis following up though. And taking on Snooks down the line. And an advantage was played by one ref, and the other ref called the free kick. The Hawks unfortunate there. Tom Ellis very unfortunate not to be through on goal. It will be a free kick for the Hawks. And Jelenovic will get a yellow card for dissent against the referee. The referee, to be fair, did apologise to the players for blowing the whistle. Anyway, play goes on. Tom Ellis on the free kick for the Hawks into Jelenovic. Gets the shot away. And Dudek behind that one. Saskamar doing just enough. And Famato very clever to flick it back into Saskamar. It's a very high intensity in this game, and Ellis just couldn't get onto that one. Both teams, they know what's at stake here in this match. Ross into Russo, who just elects to clear the ball. And the Hawks now, 9 minutes to go in the first half, electing to go fly keeper. They know they need to catch up. They need to get a goal back. They're going to look to move the Cobras defense around here. Done well so far. Formato across goal. And Russo just intercepting out of play. Saskamar into Al-Shabani. Gets a bit of space and tries to find Ellis at the back post. Dixon stepping back on for the Cobras, and a good press there from Al-Shabani. Wins the ball. Just needed to calm himself down there at the final third. Ross through the middle, winning the free kick against Ellis. Bit sore Ross after that challenge. And again, the Hawks going as the fly keeper. Cobra's not pressing just yet. They'll be happy to drop into their shape. It's as though it's Houston in the fixer with Saskamar. Saskamar now back into Houston. Good possession and patience here from Saskamar. Fires that ball into Famato. Tries to lay it off into Al-Shabani's pass. And Dixon with a snapshot off the turn. Just wide of goal. And we'll go again now. Famato rolling it into Saskamar. Ellis stepping into the fixo. Rindle back on the court. Ellis to Rindle. Again, Rindle and Ches Houston with the shot, and a great save by Michael Dudek. Fingertips onto the crossbar. Rindle now cuts inside and gets the shot off. And again, Dudek beating that one out of the way. So Hawks now a lot better in possession. They seem to have switched on and worked themselves back into the match. They need to get a bit of scoreboard pressure though. Rindell in Fixo. Switches out with Tom Ellis on the ball now. Fires that ball across goal and Jasim Al-Shabani can't connect, and Michael Dudek over the top just wide of goal. They just need to be a little bit more patient here, the Hawks. There's still 6 minutes to go, and Formato will just sub out for Zebra in goals to give Formato a bit of a rest. So Zebra now as the fly keeper, stepping up. Rindell, nice ball into Al-Shabani, tries to fire it across, and Dixon will follow onto the loose ball, and a good tackle by Rindell to force it out of play. Big Cobras kicking. Yusuf wide to Ross. Hawks pressing a bit more now. Nice ball down the line and wins a free kick off Dixon. So Rindell and Houston again. 2 fixos for the Cobras, for the Hawks rather. Al-Shabani just a little bit slow to that one. Houston into Rindell. Bit of space for him. Al-Shabani on the left flank with the toe poke, hitting the side netting. And Rindell with a lovely touch to get it around Houston into Dixon. O'Driscoll will hold onto the ball. 3 defenders against him and wins the side ball. They know he's the dangerous player for the Cobras. Driscoll into Yusuf. Ross now. Nice little drop of the shoulder to beat Houston. Gets the toe poke away and a good sliding challenge from Al-Shabani. Dixon stepping off the court now for Buzanikas. Ross out to Buzanikas now. Loose first touch, just about recovers though. And a good double up from the Hawks. And the back heel attempted by Rindell. He'll go over the top though for Mirkotter. A good touch. And wins the corner. Houston from the corner. Into Al-Shabani, gets the back heel in. Michael Dudek again behind it with a save. Yusuf with a lovely turn on Rindell. Trying to take on Al-Shabani again as well, but Al-Shabani with a good tackle. And another good tackle there by Yusuf to win the ball. Cobras will recover. And nice switch of play, Houston reading that one. And again, the Hawks back into their fly keeper. Houston on the right flank. Drives through and gets the shot away over the top. Another switch of keeper. So Zeba off for Formato, and in the Cobras we have Ross coming off for Halil Russo. Dudek with great distribution to find O'Driscoll. Getting it onto Russo's left foot. The volley off balance though. So Formato now the fly keeper for the Hawks. Houston and Saskama in the fixo. We got Mirkotter and Jelenovic on the flanks. Jelenovic now on the ball. It back into Houston. Tries to find the corner. A little bit impatient there from Houston. And the shot from Russo. Just skimming the post and out. He had a bit more time maybe to assess his options. As we just go into the final 2 minutes of the first half. Cobras, after a quick first lightning start, going 2 goals up to 0. The Hawks seem to have recovered mentally a little bit though. And they're trying to put a bit more pressure on the scoreboard. Nice ball into Buzanikas, who gets the touch, brings it down beautifully. And the turn, the shot on the turn, well over goals. Again, just another Change of keepers. Zeba now the fly keeper for the Hawks. Jelenovic back into Houston. Houston with a bit of space. Nice little drop of the shoulder, and again the shot over the top from Houston. Not quite finding his range just yet. Dudek into Yusuf. Nice and quick to get that ball to Buzanikas. And Buzanikas doing well to start it again. Good strength there from Russo to hold onto the ball, and the ball over the top. Just cut out by Saskamara. Big counter-attack, 3-on-2 for the Hawks. Houston at the back post. This pass just a little bit too strong, and Russo now on the right flank. Coming inside. Lovely pass into a Driscoll, and on the second attempt hits the post. It's all a bit frantic now. Hawks with the counter-attack. Houston with the left foot shot. And Dudek on the follow-up, finding Yusuf, who just wants to clear it. Just to calm things down for both sides. A minute left on the clock now after that frantic 30 seconds. Camera. Sorry about that. Hopefully the camera's back online. Thanks for the comments and letting me know. Hopefully we didn't miss too much of the match there. No goals were scored, and hopefully my commentating kept you in touch with the match. Russo now trying to go over the top for Driscoll. Manages to keep it in play. Nope. Ball's gone out. There is 19 seconds left in this match, so I'm just a little bit off time here. Let's see if the Hawks can conjure up one more chance. Jelenovic fires it across goal. Betim Zebra at the back post. Couldn't connect with that one. The Hawks very unlucky there. There's just 2 seconds left. There's just 2 seconds left, and O'Driscoll with the shot. Saskamar cutting it off, and that's the halftime whistle there. 2-0 Cobras going into halftime. We'll see you soon. Okay, so we're back for the second half. The Cobras will kick us off just now through Jamal Youssef. And the Cobras looking to take advantage of their 2-goal lead, but now Saskamar on the turn. The shot just wide of the goal. Good start there from the Hawks, looking to make up for their early mistakes in the first half, and Ellis cutting that one out easily. Leaves it for Rindell. Good little switcher play to Saskamar. And they'll settle things down now. Snooks cutting that one out. Ellis now into Rindell. The Hawks settling things down again. Looking to work their way into Ross into Yusuf on the left flank. Takes on Rindell with a nice little nutmeg and a good covering challenge from Jelenovic, winning the kick in. Beautiful ball from Rindell into Formado's path. Gets the chest on Troll. Play goes on, and that's a handball there from Michael Dudek. It'll be a free kick for the Hawks. Dudek stepping over as D. Good pressure from Formado in goals, maybe sucking him into that one. So direct free kick here for the Hawks. Going to wait for the whistle. Jelenovic over the ball. We've got Saskamar on the byline. Rindell and Ellis communicating with each other. And the ref been told to go back, the wall rather been told to go back. Jelenovic into Devon Rindell. And Dudek reacting well to make the save. Rindell again down the line with a nutmeg on Dixon. And that'll be a keeper's throw. Unlucky there from Rindell. Ball cut out there by Jelenovic, and Rindell almost taking on his player. It'll be a Hawks kick. Play will go on. Jelenovic getting a warning there. He's already on a yellow card. Ellis into Rindell. Again, the fly keeper Ziba as the fly. Rindell under pressure. Dixon with the good tackle. Ellis in the corner under pressure. It'll be a corner ball. And Rindell flashing that across the goal. Jelenovic calmly passes that one into the net. Dudek couldn't react to that one. And the Hawks finding a goal back now. 2-1 in the Cobras' favour. So from the corner, as we see, very well played here from Rindell. Dixon maybe overreading. Thought there was going to be a back roll, but Jelenovic with the crumbs just passing it into the back of the net. And the Cobras just conceding from that set play, and the Cobras nearly finding their third there. Apologies, I wasn't quite watching the game. So O'Driscoll here for the Cobras. Meercotter intercepting well. Loose pass and O'Driscoll intercepting that one. Wins that kick in. Formato off his line well, and he's got a chance to drive here. Tries to find Saskamar, and Ross over the top and just wide of the goal. And Ross wants a press here from the Cobras. So Fumado will throw long. Driscoll with a good interception. And Fumado again stepping off for Zeba. Miyakota into Saskma. The Cobras rotating their fixo well here. Houston just on the right flank. Tom Ellis. Nice little parallel to Miyakota. Back into Tom Ellis and intercepted by O'Driscoll. Russo under pressure. Saskma winning that ball back very well. And play goes on. Houston into Miyakota. Settled down again. Houston trying to find Miyakota. Ross reading that one and intercepting. Saskma into Houston. Nice ball into Miyakota. He flashes it across the goals and out of play. Yusuf getting on the end of that one from the throw. Just wide of the goal, and Fumado again will come off for Zeba. And Ross trying to connect off the volley there. He knew the keeper was off his line. He did have a bit of time there to bring it down, though. And again, the Cobras pressing well. And it'll be a Cobras ball from the side. Ross into O'Driscoll. Miyakota just about finding Houston. And now things have settled down. They've got an opportunity to bring it forward. Saskma, nice little lob into Miyakota. Nice ball into Ellis. Ellis with the switch of play, cut out easily by Russo, nice and calm. And again, wide of goals. Cobras now have missed 4 or 5 chances from the fly keeper. And the Cobras again will press from the start. Miyakota over the top, finding it, and it'll deflect out of play for a corner. Miyakota nearly getting the shot away there. Houston into Saskma, fly keeper again from the Hawks. And the toe poke nearly finding Miyakota at the back post. Saskma into Houston. Again, good patience here from the Hawks. They're doing a lot better now. Ellis in the corner. Just about a little bit loose and off balance. And that pass is cut off easily by Ellis. Miyakota on the follow-up, and Michael Dudek making up for his mistake with a nice double save there. It'll be a corner for the Hawks. Ellis and Miyakota unlucky not to find the equaliser. Houston into Saskma. Rindell back on the court. Rindell again into Saskma. Trying to find Zeba in the corner. He's got a lot of space there. Good strength from Miyakota. Houston will be quick enough to recover that. Well played by Houston there to hold on to the possession of the ball. Rindell, good strong pass into Zeba. Tries to come inside. And that ball just cut off by Yusuf. Play goes on. Good sliding challenge by Russo. He's won the free kick though. So it will be a free kick for the Cobras. Maybe Russo was a bit unlucky from the sliding challenge. There was a bit of afters there. Might be why the free kick was given. So free kick for the Hawks. Rindle and Mirkota. Mirkota steps away. Houston with a shot. And Zebra on the follow-up. Couldn't get there. Dudek recovers. Rolls it into Yusuf. The keeper is out. Buzanikas on the left flank. Gets a shot away through the legs of one player. But Zebra as the reserve keeper doing well. Doesn't have much for options, so chooses to go long. Good ball into Saskamar. And Dudek can start the counter-attack for the Cobras. Steps out of goal and shoots well high and wide. Houston with an off-balance pass. Not sure that was meant for Al-Shabani, but it worked out in the end. Rindell into Saskamar. They're looking for a straight line here. Saskamar. Houston with a bit of space. Gets the shot away again off Russo. People are asking for handball, but nothing doing. And Russo with a good recovering challenge. It'll be a corner. And Fumato back on as the fly keeper. Comes inside, nice touch. Saskamar to calm things down, looking to dictate the play for the Hawks. And a nice ball into Houston. Back to Fumato, gets the shot away and it's off the crossbar. Unlucky there by Dan Fumato. And the Hawks will need to press now. Ball will go over to the top. Snooks can connect to it, tries to get it over Fumato, but goes out of play. Rindell into Houston, both playing as fixos again. Houston touches forward, gets it into Fumato. Caught in the corner, Snooks putting him under pressure. Good strength from Fumato to win the corner. Rindell with a nice touch inside and wins the free kick against the Driscoll.
Take your time, organise. Organise and take your time. Dev, just him, get in with Devon.
And Rindell there receiving a yellow card for a bit of dissent. So Al-Shabani rolls it into Houston. Saskamar now. Good pressure there by Yusuf. Rindell into Al-Shabani on the right flank. Back to Rindell. Has space to shoot. Just over the top of the goal. It's a lot more urgency here from the Hawks. They know what they need to do. Yusuf forced to clear the ball. And Fumato will step off again for Zebra as the fly keeper. Jelenovic back to Houston. It's a very strong pass on Rindell. Bit lucky to win the side ball. And Jelenovic with a shot in frustration there over the top of goal. O'Driscoll with time. Gets the shot away. Jelenovic defending well. Rindell with time to turn. One-on-one now. Al-Shabani against Ross. Beats him and gets the toe poke away. And beats Michael Dudek straight over the top. And that's the equalising goal for the Hawks. It's 2-2 now. Brilliant play by Rindell initially. And Jelenovic to win the ball back. And Rindell finding Jassim Al-Shabani, who took Luke Ross on one-on-one. And toe poked it straight into the roof of the net. It'll be a timeout for the Cobras called. Sorry, it'll be timeout called by the Cobras, and we'll be back in just 1 second. We're back from the timeout. There's 5 minutes to play in this match. The Hawks bringing it back after a slow start in the first half. It's been all Hawks this second half though, and they've brought it back to 2-2. So the Cobras will kick us off now. 5 minutes to go. Hawks will press. Rundell doing well to win the free kick. Might have sold it a little bit, but it is a free kick for the Cobras. And there'll be a yellow card there for Luke Ross for dissent. Trying to tell the referee how to do his job. He'll have none of that though. That ball will go into Fumato's hands. Houston now, and they'll stay playing as the flight keeper. The Hawks want the win here. They know how much the result will mean. A draw favouring the Pumas at the moment. And Tom Ellis trying to get the shot away. Maybe needed to show a little bit more patience. Russo beating Al-Shabani down the flank. O'Driscoll into Dixon, gets the shot away, and it's wide of the goal, and there will be a rolling foul called against the Hawks. Nice ball into Jelenovic's head. O'Driscoll does well, and Ross with the loose pass. So 4 minutes to play now. And O'Driscoll just about straining his neck to get his head onto that ball. And a yellow card shown to O'Driscoll there for trying to time waste. Play goes on. Jelenovic back to Al-Shabani. Tries to toe poke it back to Houston, but Dixon running onto that, and Halil Russo off the crumbs. Just about not calm enough. Wide of the goal. Russo on the left flank. Nice little nutmeg on Houston. Houston doing well to recover and winning the free kick. It's a nice physical game now. And it will be a free kick for the Hawks after a bit of confusion. Ellis back to Jelenovic, getting pressed by O'Driscoll. And there won't be any advantage there, and that's the fifth foul for the Hawks. Fifth foul given against the Cobras. The Cobras just need to calm it down a little bit. There's still 2.5 minutes left. Plenty of time for them to win another. Houston trying to flash that one across goal. And the Hawks will press again. Russo coming inside. Sold the dummy. It's a 3-on-2 now. Russo again connecting with it and finding the back of the net. What a run by Halil Russo. Nice little 1-2 with Dixon. And calmly passes it into the back of the net from the very corner of his own half. Driving straight through the middle. And playing it off Dixon to find the third goal for the Cobras. So now the Cobras up 3-2. 1:40 left. Zebra in the corner. Tries to get it across. Cries of handball. Play goes on. Yusuf playing that ball out. Polly just got to get this time right. There's still 1:50 left. It is stop clock in the final 2 minutes. Good skill there by Snooks to hold on to the ball. Tries to take on Ellis down the line and beats him. Houston with the recovering challenge and a nice little Maradona turn, and that is the 6th foul for the Hawks. And a yellow card given to Buzanikas, I believe. So it'll be a 10-meter penalty. So it'll be Devin Rindle to take the 10-meter penalty against Michael Dudek in the Cobras goal. Rindle, and a good save there by Dudek stepping out on the counter-attack. Houston cutting that one out. They've got to press here, the Hawks. Yusuf calm under the pressure. Does well to find Ross. Rindell winning it back. And a good challenge by Ross. Famato with a bit of impatience there, trying to get the shot away. Dudek over the top to Buzanikas. Nearly gets the back roll on. Houston finding Rindell. Rindell finding Jelenovic at the back post, and the shot on the turn couldn't connect. Buzanikas recovering and with the challenge. Snooks forcing the ball out. It will be a Hawks kick. Minute left now on the clock. Rindell with the shot, follows it up, gets the toe poke away, and it's just wide of goal. And Dudek there with a bit of a strong arm. That ball goes straight out of play. Famato will be the fly keeper now for the Hawks. 40 seconds left on the clock. Saskamar back into Rindo. Nice little 1-2. Off his back foot. Houston back into Saskamar with the touch and the shot, and hits the post after a deflection and goes into the back of the net, and the Hawks finding their equalizer. And it's 3-3 now. A brilliant little toe poke from Shiraz Saskamar. And now 30 seconds left on the clock. Both teams looking for the win. And again, the Hawks are going to stay as the fly keeper, stay with the fly keeper. Famato now with the shot and another deflection. And that ball goes into the net. And all of a sudden, the Hawks are up 4-3 after a brilliant touch, control, and finish from Famato. Maybe a little bit fortunate off the deflection, but who cares? The Hawks now are up 4-3. And there's just 20 seconds left on the clock. And they've got to force things now. The Cobras. 14 seconds left. Ross on the ball. Dudek stepping up. Yusuf into Dudek, gets the shot away. And just bounces wide of the goal. 7 seconds left. They just need to hold on to the ball. Famato electing to throw it long. Famato on Yusuf. And that will see us out for the game. The Hawks running out winners 4-3 after a frantic last 20 seconds. Hawks finding 2 late goals. Thanks to Famato as the fly keeper. And I believe it was Shirash Saskamar. A brilliant game tonight between the Hawks and the Cobras, and a brilliant advert as well for futsal. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you in a couple of weeks' time. We're going to have a break next week, but we'll see you again soon.